Hello everyone, welcome to Knife Delights. I have kind of a special edition here today. Um, I've got this beautiful Panama Trapper pattern knife from Case. I just got it in a couple days ago and I am just super excited about this. I don't think I've been so excited over a knife such as this, and let me explain why. A lot of my buck knives, and you know I like my bucks and the other kinds of knives, I kind of know what I'm going to get when I receive it. When I received this, I was just awestruck. The pictures in the catalog and descriptions of it just does not do it justice. So here in just a moment, we are going to take a deep dive into this, do some comparisons against other trappers, and we're just going to have a fun time with this knife. I hope you enjoy it as much as I have enjoyed it so far. Before we get into the actual nitty-gritty on this knife, I want to show you an unboxing video. My granddaughter helped me unbox this knife and she had a blast too. So we'll see you in just a minute. Hello everybody. I got my granddaughter here and we're going to do a little bit of an unboxing. We're both excited. She just got this out of the mailbox and it's been long anticipated by me. This is one of those knives I thought was going to get away from me. So I'm going to cut the tape here, and I know what's inside. I know it's a case knife, but I'm going to use this classic old case knife right here to open it up. So let me cut the tape here. Okay. And we're going to cut here. Well, they used plenty of tape on there, didn't they? You think this old knife will cut this cardboard? Look at that. Look at that. Okay. You want to reach in there and pull it out? Oh, what do we got? Hold on just a minute. Let's open it up on this end here. And with big anticipation. Okay, here we go. Now you want to pull it out? Whoa, what do we got? What do we got? Got a little advertisement here for the Case Collectors Club. Product information. Okay, unwrap it. Whoa, what do you think that is? That is beautiful, isn't it? A Panama Trapper. Well, I'll be telling some more about this later on, but wow, what do you think? What's your initial impression there, granddaughter? You want to hold it?
It's so beautiful.
Okay.
And I like it how it's a fish.
Okay, do you know what that fish is? That's a symbol for the Christians. The early Christians used to use a fish as their symbol because somebody would draw half the fish like in the sand with their foot, and if the other person was a Christian, why they'd draw the other half, and that's how they identified one another. So that fish in the Greek language, which is what they spoke way back then, was ichthys. So,
and it has ribs right here.
Yeah. Okay. Very cool. Well, I'll be telling a little bit more about this knife, but I thought you'd enjoy this first initial impression. Okay, before I begin the review on the Panama Trapper, I got to give a little bit of a background story. If you've watched my channel at all, you know I like the ichthys shield series from Case. And with the Panama Trapper, I'm up to 18 different patterns now with this ichthys shield on it. So Case came out with their 2022 knife pattern, and it was the small swell center jack, which would be this one. And of course it has the ichthys on it, so I set my sights to keep my collection going. I needed to get this knife. Well, then I happened to watch a video from SMKW here a few months back, and the Case spokesman said that there was a couple models that they had made that they were planning on putting in the 2022 catalog, and they started producing them, and then they changed their minds for whatever reason, and they decided not to include them in the catalog, and they stopped production on the knives. And so these knives were going to be, like a limited edition or a limited run. We don't know how many of each pattern was made, maybe a few hundred, maybe just a few thousand. So by the time these knives came out on Smoky Mountain Knife Works, when they had them, I didn't have the money to buy them right away. So when I got some money saved up, I went to purchase these, and they were already sold out. And I thought, you know what? These are two patterns from the Ichthys collection that, I've missed out on. I didn't figure I'd ever get one, except maybe paying some exorbitant price on eBay later. Well, then I got a catalog here from this is from Shepherd Hills Cutlery. I got their catalog, and lo and behold, they had the Ichthys knives in here. The purple curly maple wood. And of course, the small swell center jack, that's a 2022 vault pattern, which I had. So then they had this one here, which is the mini copperhead with the Ichthys, and it has a Warncliffe blade to it. And then it also had the Panama Trapper. These are the two patterns that were scheduled for the catalog but didn't make it. So immediately I did order this one, and I got it in. Whoops, wrong one. So this is the mini copperhead. And then I saved my money to get the Trapper, Panama Trapper. And when I went on to the website, they said that these were on back order. So I did a wide internet search, and I finally found the East Texas Hardware Company, a case dealer that had, I think, 2 or 3 of these left in stock. And I had the money, and I immediately ordered it. And boy, am I glad that I did. This is just a fantastic knife. So that's a little bit of the backstory. The knives that almost got away from me, but I was able to get and keep my collection going. And so here we'll pause for just a minute. I'm going to grab a couple other case trappers, and we'll do some comparisons here. Okay, now on to the actual review of the knife, which you've probably been waiting for. So this knife is a big, hefty knife, and it has different blades than the normal Trapper. It has the clip point blade here, which is on most Trappers. And then they have a blade here, which Case calls the Skinner blade. And look at this nice big long swedge down that blade. Get it to focus good there. Got the sun up my back peeking through, so sorry about that. When you're outdoors shooting, you gotta worry about the light. But anyway, that has a nice little swedge there to it also. But you can just see how big it is and how it fills the hand. So a normal size, or regular size, standard size, whatever term you want to use, Trapper. And this is another Case Trapper from the Ichthys collection. This has a smooth blue ice covers. And it has the traditional, I guess you'd say, clip point blade and the spade blade. But when I put these side by side, well, let's try it this way. See if I can hold them here without cutting myself. You can just see the difference in size. This Panama Trapper, it's just an awesome, awesome knife. Very big. So then Case also makes a mini Trapper. Again, the traditional clip point and spade blades. And you can see the size difference there between those two. One thing on this one I noticed right away, and before I forget to mention it, this knife does have the half stops in it. Has very good action to it. And these Trappers here do not have half stops. Oh, this one does. Wasn't that interesting? I forgot about that. The full-size Trapper does not. This mini trapper does. Interesting. Ha! I learned or remembered something myself here. This is great. Anyway, the fit and finish on this knife is beautiful. You got the brass liners, the nickel silver bolsters, that Ichthus inlay there, just perfect. Brass pins here. And the walk and talk is very good on this knife. Very good. Now, I don't rate the pulls in a number of scale 1 to 10. I guess I would just say it's a very nice pull. It's a stiff pull without being overly stiff, if that makes sense. And just look at those blades. If you're looking for a big pocket knife, I recommend this. This is the first Panama Trapper that I've ever owned, and I've fallen in love with it. So I hope you enjoyed this review. If you have any questions, why, please leave them down in the comments. If you're looking for this particular knife with this cover material, you're probably going to have to do a lot of searching. For some reason, East Texas Hardware does not come up in the search results very well. So you really have to dig and dig and dig on this internet to find maybe one of these small case dealers that would have one of these left in stock. I do want to take a moment here and thank all my new subscribers and all of you that have been subscribed to me for all these many months. It really makes me happy to see so many subscribers, so many people commenting and liking. It just, it just gives me the drive to keep doing these knife reviews. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying these also. So until next time, everyone go out and have a very delightful day.